Today I'm going to be making a dagger, but the same principles apply to any weapon. You always need a cap on your stabbing end, and since my cap is too big, I had to use a little bit of electrical tape wrapped around to make it stay on. Cut your foam to whatever length you want and bring it down so that the tip is about an inch inside the foam end, and then squeeze it tightly and tape it. Make sure that the slit is squeezed shut so that it makes a solid tube. Sometimes this part right here does not get sealed all the way, and you'll have to put foam in that area. In order to secure the foam onto the blade itself, we do this process that I'm showing you right here, and later we will put more tape around the black tape that I'm putting on right now, which will both be on the blade and on the handle. It'll make sense later when we get to that part in the video. For the tip, we want to make sure we have a good amount of foam that we stuff in there. Since we have the cap inside and on the other side of that foam that we just stuck in, we know that the foam isn't going to go inside the pipe, and indeed will prevent from too much pain. This step here just makes it fancy, but I do it to pretty much all my weapons, so it's just me. I like my stuff to look a particular way. Also, I go from the outside in because the way the tape overlaps, it just works out a lot better and stays together. Then I go over it the other way, so it's crossways. So it would make like a checkerboard type of thing, except you can't see through the layers. Here I use colored tape, though you could use any color tape. If you don't want to make it completely fancy, just go to that part right there and only tape that bottom area instead of going all the way to the top. That way it holds the black tape that I was talking about earlier on there and secures the blade. Now everything is covered and looks pretty. Put a cap on the end of your hilt and paint it black, then take it back off and Sharpie from there to there. The only reason you put the cap on in the first place is so you can see where you need to Sharpie. Here's me Sharpieing my cap. Also paint some of the inside as well so it looks like that-ish. Otherwise, if you didn't follow the last two steps, some white would be showing if you look at the hilt from a certain angle. Next, just put electrical tape around it for a nice sturdy grip. If some things seem like they didn't line up very well in the video with my vocal to the video, that's because I actually did a voiceover. I had music blasting the whole time while making the dagger.